Hi and welcome back to my latest video. In today's video I decided to shoot one of my flower bouquets which I have at home on my large format camera. I decided to take one shot in natural light and the other one under artificial lighting. Spoiler alert, one didn't turn out well. For the first shot I just used my window lighting with a plexiglass for diffusion in the background and a white foam board from the left for some reflection and a black cloth to create a small shadow area. In order to get the right sharpness in the area where I wanted it to be, I also had to use the tilt adjustments of my large format camera. So I would be able to focus to the small cotton flower down on the floor and to one of the funny bubbly flowers at the top of the picture. Since my plants have a very even tonality, I decided to use a red filter to get a better separation between the different parts of the plant. And this is exactly where I ran into my first problem. When I decided to start shooting, I found out I do not own a red filter which is big enough for my large format lens, so I had to improvise. I luckily own some Lee filters for coloring my studio lights, so I decided I would try to use them as a red filter and shoot through them. Therefore I had to measure the light through the filter and without the filter to find out how many stops of light I would have to compensate in order to use this, Lee filter. Another thing you have to keep in mind is that a red filter can have an impact on the sharpness of the picture. So after focusing your picture, check it twice when you're planning on using a red filter. I shot both pictures on Ilford HP5 sheet film. What I can say so far is that the red filter worked absolutely great, but the first image didn't turn out at all, so I'm not gonna show it here. It simply is not beautiful. I did a sloppy job with the lighting and yeah. But the second picture therefore turned out even better and I can't wait to show you the picture. For my second shot I wanted to have a very contrasty image. Therefore I created this moody scene with my studio light, my main light on the left of the plant, and a very gentle light strip for the background. As you can see, for the ground I decided to use some wooden bars, and for the background I used a dark grey paper backdrop. Here you can see the light setup a bit better. On the backside of the light strip, which you can see in the right of the picture, is a relatively big white wall, which gives a very soft and natural fill light, so the image didn't turn out too dark and too contrasty. As for the shot itself, I measured the lights way better and took way more time for setting up the lights and therefore got a way better result. So always take your time to take great pictures. And the picture was so great that I even decided to print it in Darkroom, which you can see here. I chose to print the picture onto fiber-based paper. In this case I'm using Foamabrom glossy or natural glossy paper. I already did my test printing ahead, so you wouldn't have to watch me taking, test stripes of the image. The image turned out very well. I used a contrast setting of roughly 3. I'm using a color head, so it's only a rough contrast setting. And I liked the picture and the result so much that later off camera I also decided to make another print onto Ilford's Art 300 paper, which turned out very well. It was not necessary to do any dodging and burning whatsoever, since up front I think I did a good job with the lighting, and if you do a good job with the lighting and you set up your images or your shots very precisely and correct, then you do not have to do too much in post, which is a great thing. Most of the time I have to do things in post like dodging and burning when I do landscape photography or things like that. Well, here you can see the result. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my videos, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell button so you do not miss any of my videos. And if you want to support my channel, then you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link or use one of the affiliate links down in the description. I appreciate it a lot, thank you. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask them down in the comments. Again, don't forget to subscribe, thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye!